take my mind.
Welcome to another episode of Change Smart. Today, we have a special guest that's going to be fellowshipping with us today by the name of Joshua Brown in the building with us.
Likewise, my brother. Likewise, glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Don't be humble now, Mr.
Hey.
Brown, man. You gotta,
Glad to be here. Glad to
tell
be
the
here.
tell the people about Mr. Brown, man.
Hey, what you want to know? I'm an open book.
Man,
Talk to
we
me.
want to know everything
You ask the
about
question,
you.
I'm gonna give it
Where
to
you
you.
from? What you got going on? You know what I'm saying? Because I know you're running for district, but you know, tell us a little bit about your background, man.
Joshua Brown from Fort Lauderdale, born and raised. Entrepreneur, nonprofit sector. Of course, running for state representative. Man, a community guy. That's basically what you call myself. I'm the community guy. I'm Malcolm and Morton all in one. Malcolm and Morton all in one.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Let me ask you though, why District 99?
District 99 is special to me. That's my backyard. That's my childhood neighborhood. Of course, I currently live there and play there as well.
Tell the people what area is that?
That's Fort Lauderdale. That's the Fort Lauderdale area. That's the 333, 33312, 33309.
What's the name of that area?
That's like the Central Broward, Fort Lauderdale, Plantation, and Andrews. But I grew up more in the Central Broward area. Six-strong, Fort Lauderdale.
You got to say that.
Yeah. But we call it the Central Broward
area.
Man, I played throughout the whole
It's called
community.
Six-strong.
So I'm gonna call it. Now I don't want to just focus on that one particular community. I call it the whole Central Broward area.
Yeah.
That urban area.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you growing up in the Central Broward area, since that's what you want to call it.
Yeah.
You want to focus on the trunk. How was it growing up in the
Oh man, like anything, man. Listen, as a youth, we're going to experience the good time and the bad, man. But we just had a community. It was love. Of course, what our kids got away from today, riding our bicycle, playing street football, playing against other neighborhoods and that and of course Little League and everything, going to the Boys and Girls Club, going to camps, just like we were doing that adolescent in the early 90s, man. Just really enjoying
being
crazy. We didn't want to grow up quick until we got to middle school. Then we, things started to shift a little bit. But as an elementary and a little bit of middle school, man, we enjoyed our youth, man. We definitely enjoyed our youth.
Yeah, I can agree with that, man. Yeah.
So what about District 99 and you running for, like, how do those two tie into each other?
District 99 has a tie into the reason why I'm running. Because of the lack of resources. I want to say a lack of resources. We don't have individuals that have our best interests at heart, meaning that Tallahassee is big. That's the capital. Like, you can't get no bigger than that. That's the top. Then, you got your local municipalities. Everything come from D.C., Tallahassee, and then it trickles on down to the bottom. So if I feel that top ain't really strong enough to control that bottom. So you're going to take someone strong to control that bottom to make sure that dollars that you're requesting really be for the community and benefit your district. So
what do you plan on doing to control the bottom?
I was just making sure wherever they request that it benefits my district, the constituents of that district. Nothing, no hidden agendas. Make sure that we put in an appropriation. Make sure that if we requesting resources, it's going to the people of the district. Not watch the other donors. We're going to make sure we take care of the voters. We're going to take care of the voters. All that other pay to play or other agreement that they had is coming to a stop come 20.
Let me ask you a question, Joshua. Okay, so if I'm a resident of District 99, why should I vote for you?
Wow, man, that's a great question. I love that question. Why should you vote for me? Because you want someone that's honest.
Okay.
Of course, you want someone that know your best interests at heart, know the districts in and out, meaning that I don't have to sit there and listen to the commissioners because I know firsthand. I walk the streets.
Okay.
Like I say, I live and I play there, so I know exactly what's going on from being from the outside. Now I'm at the table. Now I can really allocate and really advocate for changes in what really need to be in our district, thriving.
Okay, so what are you doing to reach the people? Like what is it that you're doing to reach the people, to let the people know who Joshua Brown is, Like, because candidates usually come in the community, they show up and they disappear. You never see them again. So what are you doing to reach the people?
What I'm doing, mine's a little different because just like you guys said, you have a lot of candidates, especially of a color. We ain't gonna blame it on the counterparts. We're gonna focus on us because hell, those the ones in the seat now. It's all about educating. Yes, it is because I'm doing double work because I got to make up for others who made a mistake. And like I tell them, don't put that mistake on me. I'm only gonna live and do what I know was best. How I was raised.
Okay.
I was raised with intelligence, respect, honest. That's all I can do, especially for my people. You supposed to get in government to serve the people, not serve donors. So we done lost our way of government. Period. We ain't just gonna bring them on a local elected official. We're gonna say statewide, United States. We done lost our way of what we should really supposed to be governing. And we're supposed to be governing serving the people. So I want to bring them old roots back in the early 90s where your elected official really work for the blue collar family, work for the family, work to thrive for your community. So I'm bringing back those essential old school methods, values to show that what it is. So what I'm doing different, that's what I'm doing. I'm beating the streets, man. I'm shaking hands. I'm talking to them. Listen, I am you. I can't be no better.
Let me ask you this. Let's say I'm from District 99, and I don't really like politicians. I don't really trust politicians, right? I don't trust politics. I haven't seen them do anything that's worthy of me wasting my time at the voting polls. How would you change my mind to make me want to go out there and stand in line to vote for you, brother?
Oh man, a vote is like a no vote, like you voting for them, because they know who they super voters are. They got a list. They already know who come out to every election, who go to the poll every year. So if they know that if we got an on the fence voter, we're not going to waste our time with that voter. Right. So my job is to persuade that on the fence voter to be able to come vote for me, because you may be that deciding factor that I need, because you on the fence, because you more knowledgeable than my seasonal voters, because my seasonal voters already know what they're looking for. They already they already have been persuaded from the current elected officials, so they know I'm going to target my super voters, because no matter what, he or she's going to be at that poll. My on the fence voters are the little challenging ones.
Why should I go waste my time at the poll to vote for you, though, is what I'm saying.
You got kids, right?
Yeah, I got kids.
All right, so if you know what the state of Broward County School Board is going through, with funding is being misplaced, they want, of course, y'all may not be affected by the redividing of schools. So with that being said, you want to make sure that your kids are getting the best education, that no matter what, if you decide wherever you want to move at, if I want to come over here on the east side, if I want to go on the west side, I still going to have a good, valuable education. My kids going to get the best education. If I was living in the suburbs, I'm going to get it right here on the east side. So when you saying what should you vote, you should vote, because you're going to make sure you got a candidate going to make sure that not only the community is progressing and thriving, but your schools and your local district is doing the same thing. Okay. So that's why I'm telling you to vote, because you're getting a strong individual that's going to hold everyone accountable, not just your local politicians, but your also school board members.
Okay. So let me ask you this, Josh. So what party are you affiliated with?
Right now, of course, you know I'm a Democrat.
Okay.
Democrat definitely can do more. Yeah, they definitely can do more. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it or anything. They definitely can do more. Okay. Definitely can do more. The party can definitely do more.
What is more? What does more mean?
Meaning that I think they need to scratch everything. Let's come back to the drawing table and say, okay, what we need to do. We need to revamp to see what direction we're going, because the direction they're going is not what the old Democratic Party used to be about. The Democratic Party was for, the working class people, but they also for progressive. So cannot neglect that. They for change, new technology, innovative things. So I'm with that. We know our Republicans are great too. They conservatives. They thinking about the money, saving family. So each party has its pros and cons. Okay. But if we're in the party that I'm with, I feel that it can do a little more, because now the old days, we can't govern for the old days. And that's what the Democratic Party current focus to our seniors, not focus more to the youth.
So what made you choose to be a Democrat instead of a Republican?
Hey, come from a black family. Of course, mommy and daddy instill that in us, because, of course, come from the 60s. But after we get a little older, we start educating ourselves. But like I say, the Democratic Party is for progressing. They're a progressive party, meaning they want to see change. So I'm definitely all for it. Yes, where we're currently at now, yes, time have changed. So that's what I'm saying. I feel the party need to, let's come to the huddle and let's scratch it and let's see what we can do better.
Let me ask, on a more specific level, you see what's going on in District 99. You've been there. You walk the streets. So can you give us any type of specific example of what you would hope to change, or what would you hope to implement in District 99 that will present that change that's going to be so detrimental that I'm happy I voted for this man, because this man has done this for my community?
Gotcha. Good question. With that being said, of course, Broward County doesn't have a commissioner of ethics office. That's one. We need to get some accountability in there. Palm Beach has it. Miami-Dade has it. That's why you see Palm Beach is an A school district. Miami-Dade is an A school district. Broward is a B. There's no one looking over our public officials. So with that being said, you running wild. You don't have no accountability. That's one that is one I want to implement, and that's not only for District 99. Yes, someone from District 99 is going to implement it,
Right.
but that's for a whole throughout the whole state county.
Yeah.
Second, of course, affordable housing. We know there's a need for affordable housing. Of course, they building left and right. We know the commissioner does their part. They sign off on it. That second and third part is getting mixed somewhere. Someone dropping the ball. I want to be that state official that gonna connect all those resources. Okay, once it get done from A, B, and C, where it's happening. B and C has been misplaced, and no one knows where B and C is going. So being that I know the business side of nonprofit, how funding work when it comes from federal and state level, trickling that down to the municipality, they can't pull that over my head because I know what's going on. Let's follow the dollars. I know how to follow the money. So when you ask that question, what would make our district different? Because they're gonna have a strong candidate who knows the nonprofit side and also the business side. So you cannot get over my head about this, that, and the third. No, if you write for it, we standing behind. Just like when you write a grant, you say you're gonna implement these things. You got to live out that grant, what you put on paper. And that's the same as that thing I'm holding with my elected official when we come to the table when it's time to do appropriation.
Let's just say, for example, I'm a person. I don't really know much about politics, right? I'm lame to the.
No, I don't want to say that because most people don't know. So we ain't gonna say lame.
So let's just say, well, I call it lame. We're not using your language. We're gonna use mine. So let's just say you're lame and you don't know what's going on in politics, right? And you say you're running for representative District 99, and I might say, well, what exactly does representative of District 99 means, and what does it entail as far as your duties?
Prime is up. Love that question, brother. The duties of what my position is, it's a lower entry level. Basically, I'm like an assistant, but meaning I'm an assistant for the municipalities. Meaning, like I just told you, we all come together. All right, this is what we need. The third. All right, Josh, you take it up to Tallahassee and make sure we get those resources. You see what's going on? So what's been going on all these years in our district? And our dominant majority of black community. Can't say Miami, can't say Palm Beach. But in my district, you've been having individuals coming to the table, taking agendas back to Tallahassee, but we ain't been getting it. But so my duty is I'm kind of like I'm the liaison for my district. I goes back and I report to Tallahassee of what my district needs and what we're trying to request.
So you take the request
back to Tallahassee.
But what power do you possess?
I make sure they implement it. I'm the you might well say I'm the grantor, the overseeing the grantee. Like I'm the liaison. I'm like the manager. Like I'm a high executive position because I'm over my commissioner. I don't say I'm over them, but I oversee the commissioners and the city commissioners about what they're supposed to be doing with the funding that they get from Tallahassee. Okay. So I'm kind of, you'll say I'm a snitch. I don't say I'm a snitch, but I'm like the watch guy. I'm seeing what you're supposed to be doing with this money, and I report back to Tallahassee.
Let me ask you this question, Josh. Okay. What about the housing crisis right now with rent? People can't afford affordable housing. What is Joshua Brown is going to do about that?
Oh man, you gotta understand with that as well. There's money allocated for that, but like any other business and developer, if you're a developer and you see that you can capitalize off $1 million homes being built, $600,000 homes being built, what you gonna do? You're gonna monopolize off this. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a business. I see it. Oh, there's no cap. Let me go ahead and run. We got to put a cap on this. When it comes to developers, that's different. If they're not getting no land from the city, then that's a different scenario. If they 9 out of 10, most of these developers own the land. So if they own the land, they are free private business. They can do whatever they want to do with their land. Now, if their land is being donated, now we can talk. Now we can talk about affordable housing. What's affordable? You see what I'm saying? Now we got to get those terms down pat. What's affordable? Right. So once we can get those terms down when it comes to housing, now we got a clear path. Right. Now let's talk about affordable apartment. Now we talking now because either way, either the city putting out an RFP or not the developer coming saying, hey, if you give it to me on a discounted rate, because we know they're not paying face value for the land. Then you have so many units available. You got to make sure they are affordable for families to move in. Now, that's what I told you, connecting those dots. We know they do first aid comes, what happened with B and C. Between those lines, B and C has been misplaced. I want to make sure B and C stay together, what you said with A. So I just want to make sure that the resources that's supposed to be there are what we agreed on, stay in the same order that it was agreed upon. So holding everyone accountable. That's what I'm big on, accountability. I'm big on that. Okay. Accountability.
No.
Talk to me.
Listen,
I need to get you to the poll, brother. Have I still persuaded you to go to the polls on the 20th?
nah, but for you, I might shake some. But
I understand.
for you, I might shake some because I understand you. I support a brother. You know what I mean? But I don't really rock with politics. I don't believe in nothing that politicians say. Not saying it.
Yeah, I got
falls
you.
on
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm
Listen,
saying?
hey, we
I feel
being
like a
let
lot of
down.
times it comes off as it sounds great. It
Right.
sounds good. So that's why I posed the question I posed because it's what are you doing differently than the person that came in before you? Because I'm pretty sure the person that came in before you has similar spiel as far as they want to connect the
Right.
dots. They want to kind of bring accountability and make these people accountable for the things that they're not doing that
Right.
they say they're going to do. So it's kind of hard to.
Guys, it's so deeper than that. I want to say
Yeah.
guys later. It's so deeper than that. If you only knew, it's only 3 requirements to run. And if you can't be honest with 3 requirements, how can you trust that you're gonna do
So
right
what,
for
what,
the
are,
district?
what are the 3 do?
The agreement requirements are you got to live in the district.
Okay.
You got to live in the district. You got to be over 20, 21, 25. And of course, you have to be a U.S. citizen for the last 2 years.
Lord, that's
That's 3, but hold on now. You think that's easy, but hell, some of your candidates may only meet 2 of those requirements. So if they can't be honest on those 3 basic requirements, how you think you're going to trust to have your best interest?
So are you saying that people that
Oh
have
hell
guns
yeah!
don't live in the
You
district?
just ask just to go watch Surfside what they're dealing with their up and coming election come Tuesday.
I did see it on
One of the
news.
commission don't live in
Don't live in the
mine,
area,
but he
yeah,
live
yeah,
in
yeah.
Sunrise. Same as that thing. We deal with it every day. But how if you don't have that information and you don't have that connection to get that information out, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
You see, so we got a lot of bad apples that don't meet some of the requirements. But if you don't have that platform to get that message out,
Yeah.
you're going to have a situation like this that we've been having bad apples in our community for so long that we didn't have that strong voice to be able to stand up and say, man, listen, shake that tree because he or she don't supposed to be representing this district. I can stand strong with it because, like I said, I have a background being that come from a nonprofit background. We got to do a lot of researching. So it's been doing a lot of research. I can pull up things that the naked eye cannot pull up because I know what's going on.
Okay.
But for the next other candidate who's really passionate about running and serving the people, they may not. They only just see the basic, and then once they reveal that they meet that basic and they don't go behind the scenes and really do that due diligence and get the work done, they're gonna mix it. So they're gonna miss it. So that's
what you're
why.
basically telling me is that I could just go ahead and run for my district.
If you meet the requirements, I'm not saying that. And then you got to be able to you got to sell the people. Not same prime example. No matter what Trump doing.
With my smile?
Nah, it's more than that. You got to tell them what work you can do. Smile ain't gonna get you. Remember, and granted, we don't districts that really stand up at our counterparts, like the suburbs. Oh, you can't come in them with no any type of thing. See, they can get away with us because they already know some of us ain't gonna vote. So as long as I reach your grandma and your auntie, I'm good. And your uncle and your granddaddy, I'm good. Because your brother, the sons and the grandkids, the youngins ain't going to vote.
All right, so Josh, what are you doing to reach the millennials?
Man, that's a,
Tap into
Yeah,
that.
like what are you doing to reach the millennials?
To at least get them to go to the voting
Right.
polls.
Yeah.
Right.
Man,
Like, how are you educating the millennials?
Man, you got to get a rapper, man. I just did a video today, man. Just hopefully that just YouTube, not YouTube, but social media.
You did a rap song?
Not a rap song, but I did some contents with a video. Cause remember they more of audio now. They
Yeah.
want
Yeah,
visual.
yeah.
So
They wanna
hopefully,
see.
hopefully I can catch them with that. But that's cause remember that's a whole nother man. That's on the second term.
You got any millennials representing your team for you?
Nah, cause my team is small, man. Because remember I don't have those dollars behind me. I don't have those donors back in my campaign. So I'm grassroots. I mean, I'm knocking on the doors. Me, 2 or 3 of my family members. Like, there's no big count because I don't have those dollars. I don't have those funders backing me because I'm not playing for them. I ain't getting in bed with everybody. I'm not even getting. I'm serving my people. I'm running for my people. My people got to be my donors. My people got to say, I'm going to take 10 more residents of the district and go vote for you. That's the only way we're going to beat these pay-to-play candidates. If not, then we're going to see the same exact thing that's been going on for years and years, getting the same elected officials that's not really for the people.
So the people, are they being receptive with the information that you?
I mean, you're from the district.
Yeah, you from
grew
the
up there.
district. You know, what
They
I'm
should
saying?
know you know what I'm saying, by
Uh-huh.
name.
Yeah.
So it should be a easy spill for you to go talk to
Right.
them
Like, are
and
they
convert them
supporting
over. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Man, listen, like anything, they been let down so much. When you been let down, what can you do? And that's what I've been dealing with. Like, I got to heal a broken wound. Like, man, damn, I'm telling this story, like, give me a chance. But it's like, we did that with everybody.
Yeah.
But it's
that's what
like,
I was
I'm
saying.
not everyone, but it's so hard because they still being told the same story. They individuals lied to them that look like us. And that's the sad
millennials
part
are your
about
way to
it.
go. Tell
But the
them.
millennials, because they done heard it so much, like, they smart. You can't get it. Like, they, man, that whatever, I want to rap.
Well, the fact that they smart is a good thing for you because you can convert them to make them understand what you're trying to do, how you trying to build, how you trying to change the community. You know what I'm saying? If they believe and trust in you, they're going to vote for you.
Yeah, you can get some, but like you can get some your educated ones, but your ones that's follow the trend, whatever trending, they gonna follow what's
So how
trending.
we
Not,
get you trending?
no, I'm saying like, man, listen, the kids just got to it got to be organic, and I'm big on organic. Like, man, wherever it's gonna be, it's gonna be, man. Like,
Right.
I'm not gonna keep overselling myself for something that if you can't believe, like you can know what's real and what's fake.
Yeah.
And they know what it is. Now it's just getting, are they registered to vote? That's
Right.
one of the biggest
That's the
questions.
next question.
You see what I'm saying? They may not even be registered to vote. They may not even know what's the first step to go get registered to vote because it's not something that they are tuned into.
Are you educating them on that?
Man, first you got to get their attention. If you ain't getting their attention, then they ain't even, because if there's nothing, well, I don't know why I'm sweating, but if you're not getting their attention, then they're not going to be interested.
Boy, yeah, you swear, boy.
Yeah. Like you feel I'm being interrogated, huh?
Yeah. But also too, Josh, you know what I'm saying? With the millennials, you have to be relatable.
Yeah.
You have to. That's the only way you can grab their attention.
And I want to make
You know?
sure that we're placing everybody properly because your millennials, you have millennials that are in their 30s, you have millennials that are in their late 20s, maybe mid 20s, and then you have the Gen Zs who are all social media. When you comes to that social media those are those Gen Zs. And I agree, those are kind of hard to reach because you're gonna have to rap. You're gonna have to write some stuff down and you're gonna have to rap, but you'll get their attention though. You will. Because guess what? The other candidates won't be doing that. So okay, here's a question I'm going to pose. What are you doing different from the other candidates that you feel will grab the attention that you need to get the votes that you need? Because clearly they already have a game plan. They already have a camp.
Blueprint, yeah.
Right. So what exactly are you doing to ensure, hey, I need to win. I need this win. So what maneuvers are we taking? Because I'm telling you, I just get over.
I'm going back to the 90s with blue collars. I'm talking to the my bus drivers, my public transportation drivers. I don't like to call them. I like to call them by their name. My union workers.
Okay.
My sanitation drivers, sanitation workers, like the blue collar worker. Like I'm going to the grassroots. Like, listen, y'all are the front line. They are the front line. So I'm going to listen. Y'all have a voice now.
Do we have any yard signs?
I'm getting that. That's all coming because it's still early. It's all coming later in the
I'm gonna be very
towards.
honest. I'm not a big voter, but if I see your name on a yard sign and I gotta go vote, I may just remember. Oh, I remember that name.
But I don't want that. I want you to know who your candidate is. Don't be
You gotta
persuaded about what all, because
understand.
you're gonna have candidates that got all their literature, all their
Yes.
campaign advertising
But
throughout the
the
highway.
reason they do that is because, like you said, when it comes to the millennials and stuff, sometimes we can't retain all of that. So I do remember I seen that name on that
billboard
yard
driving.
by that school. I remember
no,
that.
they don't supposed to be by the school, but along that highway.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
I was going to school and I seen that name, and I gotta pick somebody. Well, shoot, at least I seen a sign for this person. I don't know.
But I hope you I hope you do your homework and go study the candidate, and hopefully
As
if you don't know, you can speak. You can talk to someone who you value their opinion. Maybe a mom, brother, sister, cousin, whoever.
Yeah.
That who's really involved in politics, and say, listen, who is the best candidate? Don't give me if they part of your circle or clique. Like, who is the best candidate that'll lead this district?
So now, are you leading in the social media realm as far as just discussing what changes you're trying to implement? And I ask that because me being a millennial myself, I don't really too much care for the news, but I'm very much in tune with my social media. So even and not saying that I'm only looking at social media for that social content. It may be content that comes across political. I will watch it. I will read it. I will digest what's being said. And then I would do my research. Oh, who is this guy? So are you also taking that route? Because I feel like that will grab a lot of I
The
mean,
millennial, yeah. No, I hear you. Yes, I'm looking into that as well. But right now, like I said, I'm doing a small tour. My small tour is going to
house to
the
house.
house to
Knocking on
house,
doors.
unions, going speaking to the people. Listen, y'all
Yeah,
go
what you
back and
gotta
let
do.
your niece and nephews, your adult grandkids,
Yeah.
the great grands. Like I'm depending on y'all because if I can't get that, you tell. Listen, grandma heard this young man. He graduated in '01. He played ball with your brother, cousin, daddy, mama. Because now we got kids that's 22.
Yeah.
Listen, I know Josh. I know what Josh can do. Listen, you need to make sure all us going to the poll
That's a
on the
good
20th
route.
and go vote. But remember, we got to know what's important because we only worrying about November, but we forgetting about August.
Yeah.
August is just as important as November.
Exactly.
If we can't get you out in August, then it won't
November
even
don't
matter.
even
I got to
matter.
make sure that the people know about August 20th.
Yeah.
Because talking about the millennials, the parents got to know about August 20th because we know that everybody gonna know about November.
Right.
But
Yeah.
who's advocating and standing up and championing, standing on the table
That's
saying,
what I'm
man,
saying.
listen,
We need
August
your
20th.
social media post.
Yeah.
August 20th. Y'all get
It gotta
out
be like a
there.
concert. You gotta be like
I'm
getting
telling you.
Jesus, Kodak Black,
Because when you
Lil
think
Baby
that
or
it's
something.
not being watched or it's
Nah,
not being viewed,
I hear you.
it
I hear you.
is.
It is. It
And then
is.
you have
it
that
is.
other candidate that probably did it. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
all
but
it takes is to hear that name
And
and
that's
you
it.
just remember the name.
Yeah,
Hey, I
you take
remember this
off,
name.
man.
I don't know where he from. I don't know what he
Right,
do.
right,
I just
exactly.
remember this name and now I got this poll in front of me and the same name is here.
Yeah,
I got you.
What you hoping to accomplish, man? Like, cause I always wonder, man. Like, as a black man, what made you want to get into politics?
That's a good question.
like growing up, what made you say, when I get to a certain age, I want to be in politics and I want to run for District 99? Like, what motivated you?
Man, listen, man. Just seeing, like I said, I have a nonprofit, and just seeing the bull crap, man, that was going on with our elected officials, man. The way that they handle things, the way that when we go ask for resources, like just getting things done in our community. When you ride and see other community and traveling, like I said, I lived in Atlanta. I lived in Orlando, so I seen the different.
Right.
I come to Miami, so I see the different communities, how they thrive and prosper. And then I come back to my old childhood neighborhood, like, damn, it's like this. Or where my sister has her home at, like, damn, where's the growth? Like, and we supposed to have individuals that look like us, that's supposed to be representing us. And then, of
Right.
course, when I started requesting some meetings and everything, and I seen what was going on, like, man, I got to get involved with this. So y'all ain't respecting my nonprofit. Okay, I see what I got to do. I got to come to the table.
So you started with your nonprofit.
I started with my nonprofit, man, trying to go out there, just being humble. Just, hey, man, listen, my nonprofit doing this. What the county do? Are y'all really advocating for this?
So you going to City Hall?
I go to City Hall. I go to the commissioner meetings. I go to the civil association
Okay.
meetings, and I'm seeing like what's going on and hearing the residents' concerns and stuff. And I'm like, damn, my little nonprofit can't save the world, but y'all supposed to be doing this, and why y'all ain't doing this? And then they telling me this sad story, like, well, your mom used to tell when you can't get a certain thing, ain't got no money. So what you got to do? Where you go get the money?
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
go
Oh,
to
this
one.
what's been going. Oh, this what is. Oh, it come from there. Okay,
Where do you go get the money?
you got to go to Tallahassee. So I'm like, okay, you go to Tallahassee, but damn, Tallahassee. Oh, and this in Tallahassee is we got somebody going to Tallahassee. Oh, they ain't
it's
doing
not
this.
happening.
Oh,
Okay.
gotcha. So something ain't adding up right now. So it's like, no, you know what? Let me start instead of being on the sideline talking about it and bitching and complaining. Let me get in the game, coach.
So now that you're in the game, so now you in the game.
I'm trying. I'm trying out
no.
for the game because I ain't in the game. I ain't get
You
elected
on
yet.
tryouts
But
right
I'm
now.
trying
though-
out. I'm trying out for the
but,
game.
But you're entering a game, a
Yeah.
different realm.
Yeah, I'm trying
Do
out.
you understand the rules of the game?
Of course.
No. I'm not talking about the upfront rules. You know what I'm saying?
That
Everybody
behind the
knows. I'm
scenes.
talking about like the game within the game. Do you understand the rules of that game? Like, and are you ready to get in
Play
that
that
game to
game.
play that game?
People want more specific when you say the game because there's no game when
People
you're talking
understand
about
what
the.
I'm but brother. People know what I'm saying.
No. What I'm saying because
I'm
there's
saying-
no game because you got people
You play-
lives at
do-
stake.
do-
So there's no game.
So there's a game.
You got people lives at
play-
stake.
Come on, bro. You play chess?
That's what I'm saying.
Do
Be
you play-
more.
do you play
No,
chess?
let's
Do
be
you play-
direct.
do you
Be
play-
direct.
do
What
you
do
play
you mean?
chess? Do you play
Yes,
chess?
I play chess.
So when you playing chess, isn't there a game within the game?
Yes, but listen.
So I'm
but
asking you, are you ready to play the game within the game?
let me put it like this. I'm a bipartisan guy. I can get a bipartisan deal done. I know what it takes to get a deal done. I'm gonna leave it. I know what it takes to get a deal
So
done.
you ready to play the game?
It's not a game. I know
That's
what
a
it
yes.
takes to get a
That's a
bipartisan
yes.
deal
It's
done.
a yes
and
or
then
no. You can't do that.
No,
man.
because there's no game. You dealing with people's lives at stake. So
now, see, you can't do that.
Now,
You
right
see-
now, right now. I know how to get a deal
please,
done.
please help me out.
Ultimately, it becomes a game. So I'm gonna say what Ralph is trying to say. Once upon a time, I thought I wanted to be in politics, and then I realized I play chess, and I'm a chess player. I don't really care for the checkers players. I'm a chess player.
Can't play checkers,
And
brother.
when you're in politics, you got to be ready to play chess. It's always a game within the game.
You mean sticking
And
your hands in the cookie jar?
Right.
No, it don't even gotta be.
You
It's
gotta
just-
be ready to.
it's
It's
dirty
a give
game.
and a
It's a
take, and
game.
it's a very dirty game. And so that's why I asked, what are you presenting, or what are you able to provide that's different from these other people? Because we know a lot of people that got into politics for all the right reasons, but that game within the game took them out the game
Corrupted
so
them?
fast.
So let me add on top of that what she
So
said.
fast.
Let me add on what she said.
Without saying too
and
much.
then I'm gonna make it lame. I'm gonna break it down to the small particle, right? What I'm asking you is, what I want to know, from your humblest and truthful, I want you to be as truthful as possible. I want you to tell me what's the difference between being a politician, right? This is a game. You said it's not a game because people's lives is at stake.
But it's
And I understand where you're coming from because you're taking it serious.
Yeah.
So I gotta respect you because your mind, you saying I'm not taking it as a game, but I'm saying from what we've seen in the past and even till current, maybe for you it's more personal, but for a lot of people it's a game. Like they play matches with our lives. Tell me the difference between being in politics and being in a dope game. To me, it's the same thing.
Okay, you work, right? You got a 9 to 5, right?
No, we're not.
No.
using
I'm
that.
finna do the
gonna use
comparison. No.
We're
No.
gonna use the dope game. What is the
No,
difference?
no,
with a
no.
politician
Because I'm about
and
to
a dope
explain to you,
game?
because we don't want the viewers to get misconstrued of what's really going on. Because
Okay.
government is for the people, so we got to get what's the definition. The government is supposed to be serving the people. Yes, we done got away because you got a lot of some elected officials
When you say
that's
certain,
working
you say certain,
certain
you mean like they work
for the
people,
work for these
people,
for you
the
got
people.
the whole objective is you serving the people. That's the whole objective
Yeah,
of the government.
You work for us.
You work
We
for
pay
us,
you.
yeah. That's the whole objective of the game.
Yeah.
Yes, now some way somehow corporate done came into this. So when you get corporate into this, things done got out of the way. So now what we're trying to do, what I'm saying, the Democratic Party got to demolish it and build it back up, go in the heart and say, all right, this is when we need to go back to our core value.
You saying like when you say demolish, you talking about like not the party itself, but you saying
Change
like,
the structure,
what
change
it stands for. What it
Chapter 11, we're
Yeah,
gonna go business terms. We got to do a restructure.
Okay.
So that's what we doing. That's what the
Okay.
Democratic Party need to do. They need to do a restructure right now.
Okay.
So when I tell you that, so when I'm telling you about your job, you got some employees that no matter what, this employee gonna go to work. He gonna clock in on time. He or she gonna clock in on time. They gonna give it all. If the boss telling them to go do extra job, they're not gonna say, "Oh, this out of my job, dude. They ain't gonna do it." Same as that thing with elected officials. You got some elected officials that gonna go over and beyond, and you got someone that just gonna give you
Do
the
the
bare
bare
minimum.
minimum.
Yeah.
You gonna have some slimy co-workers. You gonna have some great co-workers. It
Okay.
all is. Look at it just like your employees. You got some great employees, great supervisor, and great owners, and you got the same as that thing in government. You got some great mayors, you got some great commissioners, you got some great state representative and U.S. Senate representative as well. It's just who you pick that day.
But you ready for the
Just
game?
like a candidate. No, you can't really say a game because as a supervisor, if you're doing an interview, you only can go by what somebody put on paper. You put them on probation. If he or she don't work out, what you do? Your time is no longer, we don't need your service. Appreciate your time. Your service is no longer needed. That's how we got to start looking at our elected officials. They work for us.
But you're looking at it from a
No, I got to educate y'all on that so you can know exactly
I'm
what's
saying
going on.
The answer you giving me is a great answer.
That's the
And-
truth. There ain't no
No.
answer. That's the truth. There's no game.
I'm
Finish, brother.
People, I'm saying what you gave me. It's an innocent man that's trying to get into politics. That's a great answer. Again, like I said, you stand for something. But what I'm saying to you is, you're entering a game within a game. Are you ready for that game? It's a yes or no. Because now I'm not a politician. None of us are.
No, I'm
but we all understand it's a game,
Right.
right? So you can't be oblivious to the fact, right? And you stand for something. You saying this is what I stand for. This is what I'm gonna bring, and I get it. But I'm saying you being a newbie. Let's say you get elected, right? Boom, you in there.
You a new supervisor.
So you
got that
so
adrenaline,
so you a
wanna do
newbie,
right.
right? And you like, man, I want to do the right things, somebody come up to you and tell you, yo, calm
Sit
down,
down.
brother.
Sit down. We're
This
not
ain't how the
doing that
game
this
is played.
Right.
I'm saying to you, are you ready for that conversation when it come about?
Right.
Because it ain't gonna be. It's never what you think it is, bro. We all know this, bro.
Listen. It's just like any little thing you do. You always gonna come in, just like you start a business, whatever.
Yeah.
It always there's rules.
And it's
You
never
study-
never what you think it is.
No, I'm saying you study. Okay, these are the requirements. These are the job duties. All right, I'm ready to go and endure. I'm ready to go indulge in that career path or pursue that that craft, that God gifted talent God gave me. So I'm gonna go all in. Now you get in there like any other thing, the music, anything. You're coming in there saying, "Listen, I'm coming to do what I do." All that other behind the scene, I can't
You
worry
still
about
gotta
that.
deal with it though.
You don't have to, because they don't have any. If it doesn't affect District 99, I can't worry about what Ocala doing, what Miami-Dade doing,
We're
and
not
Palm
talking
Beach
about
doing.
other districts. We're
Brother,
talking
I'm
about
only
in general,
no.
in general.
I only can go and doing what I'm
Gentlemen.
supposed to do for my district.
Gentlemen, I feel like this was a very great conversation. We may have to continue it at a later time. This is all the time we have for today.
Okay.
Their time today.
But it
But-
was a very good conversation.
Well,
But
let me say
Joshua,
this.
But I'm rooting for you, my brother, and
Appreciate
I hope
it.
you win it.
Let
Man.
me say this to all the
appreciate
people
it.
that's out there, man. Make sure y'all go and support the brother Joshua
District
Brown.
99.
District 99 for the Sis Trump, but you say you don't like to just
No, but District 99, Central
Central
Broward.
Broward.
Central Broward.
Central
Central
Broward.
Broward. Central Broward. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure we support the brother. And what's your social media? Let them know your social
It's
media.
votejoshuabrown.com. Of course, my nonprofit is stepup_20.
So,
Okay.
so you guys know we're not done. He's coming back for another segment. We're gonna get into some other stuff he got going on. Step Up, right? The Step Up program.
My nonprofit,
right?
yeah.
The nonprofit. We're gonna get more details, and we're gonna show this brother love and support, right? We appreciate you guys as always. We want y'all to like, subscribe,
And hit the like button.
hit the like button, and please comment, man. Let us know what you guys think, and also talk to the brother. Give him some game. You know what I mean? Because
Let's
it's
have
a
a
game.
conversation.
Yeah, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all as always, man. Blessings
Peace.
for sure.